Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Let us know what you think down in the comments. So today we are putting on our like power suits, diving into the Diplomat Season 2 on Netflix. And some reviews out there could be a little long. So consider this your diplomatic pouch, filled with all the need-to-know intel for this season.
Yeah, it's interesting how this show, it really captures like the intensity of global politics, but still manages to be like really fun to watch. It's like The West Wing. With a little Grey's Anatomy kind of mixed in.
Yeah, exactly. Intrigue and drama, but make it relatable. And for anyone who hasn't seen season 1, maybe needs like a quick little recap.
So the show centers around Kate Wyler, played by the amazing Keri Russell. She's a, seasoned diplomat who suddenly gets appointed as the U.S. ambassador to the U.K., so she's dealing with, like, international crises. A really complicated marriage to another diplomat.
Oh, yeah.
And also the possibility of becoming the next vice president.
Yeah, talk about a career change.
Yeah.
And season 1 ended with a bang.
Literally.
Literally a car bombing.
Yeah.
Left everyone kind of on the edge of their seats, like who was behind it and who survived.
Right. And so season 2 picks up right where we left off. And it just plunges us right into this like web of conspiracy that might actually reach all the way to the top of the British government. So this is not just like a random act of violence. It's clearly part of something much bigger.
Okay. Color me intrigued. And the review we're looking at today just raves about Keri Russell's performance. They call Kate lovably messy, which I kind of love.
Yeah.
They also mention a new character, Idra Park, a CIA station chief, who kind of brings this whole new dynamic.
Yeah, Olding Park, played by Allison, is a fantastic addition to the cast. She's really sharp and witty, and she definitely challenges Kate in all the right ways. And their scenes together are just electric. And it's just so refreshing to see these two strong female characters kind of navigating this world together.
I'm dying to know what else goes down in season 2. Give us the highlights. What can viewers expect?
Well, buckle up, because this season goes deep into the complexities of the Scottish independence movement.
Okay.
So it adds this like whole other layer of political intrigue to the story. And it raises some really interesting questions about national identity and like sovereignty.
Ooh, things are getting serious.
Yeah.
Okay, any other big surprises that we should be looking out for?
Just a small one. Prepare yourself for the arrival of Allison Janney.
Late. Hold on. C.J. Craig herself?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes way. She enters the picture as Vice President Grace Penn. And trust me, this is not the CJ that we're used to. This character is much more complex, with this really interesting blend of style and substance. And she definitely knows how to play the game of politics.
Okay, I'm officially hooked. What's the dynamic like between her and Kate? Because that just sounds like a power duo waiting to happen. Or maybe a power clash.
It's electric. They are complete foils, these two incredibly capable women, with very different approaches to leadership. The review describes their dynamic as captivating, and honestly, I think that's an understatement. You can practically feel the sparks fly between them in every scene. And the question is, will they join forces? Or will they become fierce rivals? I think one of the things that makes this show so unique is how it balances like the weight of global politics with these like lighter moments that are more character driven. It's not all like stuffy negotiations and, these tense standoffs. It's also about the people and their relationships and the humor that they find in the midst of all this chaos.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. It's that human element that makes the Diplomat so engaging. And speaking of human elements, can we talk about like the elephant in the room? The tension between Kate and the vice president?
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. The chemistry is definitely palpable. The potential for both collaboration and conflict in that relationship is just fascinating. I mean, they could easily become like this formidable political alliance. You have these two brilliant women at the top of their game.
Right. Imagine the power moves they could pull off together.
Exactly.
But on the flip side...
their personalities and their leadership styles, they clash in such a captivating way. And the review suggests that the show really leans into this tension. So you're constantly kind of guessing, are they going to join forces or are they going to become rivals? And it's that unpredictability that keeps you hooked.
Absolutely. So if we were to give our viewers like a cheat sheet for season 2, what would be like the top 3 things to watch out for?
Okay, so first, definitely the fallout from that shocking car bombing and how it all connects to the larger conspiracy. Second, Allison Janney's arrival as Vice President Grace Penn and the ripple effect that she has on everyone, particularly Kate.
And let's not forget that Scottish independence storyline. Sounds like that's going to be a major plot point. Adds even more depth to the season.
Exactly. The Diplomat is all about these layers of intrigue, these unexpected connections. It makes you realize how everything is intertwined. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion. Each reveal is more surprising than the last.
I like that. And speaking of reveals, the show's already been renewed for a third season.
I know.
What are your predictions? More Kate and Grace power struggles? Maybe deeper dives into international crises?
Yeah.
A little hint of romance? Who knows?
Well, the review definitely hints that the Kate and Grace dynamic is far from over. Their chemistry, whether it's, a partnership or a rivalry, it's going to be a major driving force in future storylines for sure. And considering the show's track record, I think it's safe to say we can expect even more twists and turns, those moments that leave you gasping for air and wondering what's going to happen next. Yeah.
I cannot wait. And the show does such a good job of balancing that serious political drama with those lighter, more comedic moments. It's a very delicate balance, but they just nail it every time.
It's a good reminder that even in the high-stakes world of diplomacy, there's still room for laughter, for human connection, for those moments of absurdity that make us realize that, these characters are just like us, just trying to navigate a very complex world. And ultimately, that's what makes The Diplomat so relatable and so enjoyable to watch.
Okay, deep divers, we've covered a lot of ground, but there's still one more crucial element that we need to explore. We've talked about the drama, the intrigue, the power dynamics, but what truly elevates The Diplomat is its very unique approach to humor. So stay tuned for part 3, where we unpack exactly how this show manages to make us laugh while keeping us on the edge of our seats. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know what you think in the comments. We'll see you back here in just a moment. Okay, and we're back. So we've talked about all the drama in The Diplomat, the political chess matches, those electric character dynamics. But what really sets the show apart is its ability to inject humor into these really high-stakes situations. It's like they say laughter is the best medicine, right?
Absolutely. The Diplomat walks that tightrope between, seriousness and humor.
Yeah.
With just remarkable finesse. It's not afraid to poke fun at the absurdity of certain political rituals or the clash of personalities in these, hallowed halls of power.
Yeah, it reminds me of those, classic workplace comedies where they're dealing with these, really important issues, but there's always this underlying sense of humor about the whole thing. It's the fate of the world might be at stake.
Right.
But also, we're all just humans trying to do our best here.
Exactly. And The Diplomat finds humor in these, unexpected places, like a perfectly timed quip during a really tense negotiation, or a character's reaction to, this ridiculous situation, or even just the sheer awkwardness of navigating international protocols.
Right. Like that scene in season 2 where Kate is trying to teach a foreign dignitary about American football.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
Using a giant map and a ball gown.
Hilarious.
It's completely absurd, but it totally works.
Yeah.
Because it highlights, Kate's unconventional approach to diplomacy.
Yeah.
But it also gives us a good laugh.
That scene is the perfect example of the show's comedic spirit. It's not just about, slapstick or one-liners. It's about finding the humor in the characters themselves, in their flaws and their quirks.
Yeah, it's those little moments of levity that make the show so relatable and enjoyable. Because let's face it, real life is full of those absurd moments too, and sometimes the best way to deal with them is to just laugh.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think that's one of the reasons why The Diplomat really resonates with audiences. It's a smart, sophisticated show, but it also understands that, sometimes a well-placed joke can be just as powerful as a dramatic monologue.
So there you have it, Deep Divers. If you're looking for a show that's intelligent, engaging, and surprisingly funny, then The Diplomat should be at the top of your watch list.
It's a show that will keep you on the edge of your seat one moment and make you laugh out loud the next. And with a third season already in the works, I can't wait to see what other diplomatic dilemmas and comedic moments await Kate Wyler and company.
Well said. All right, Deep Divers, that wraps up our deep dive into The Diplomat. We hope you enjoyed this insightful and entertaining exploration of the show. And remember to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the world of TV and film, and leave us a comment with your thoughts on the show. Until next time, happy streaming.